What is up guys, Jay here from MJTech. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different with my Ibex 800T by CFMOTO. We will be installing this waterproof navigation system, or navigator as what they call it here on the box. This one, it is called the eZone Tronics 5-inch motorcycle GPS navigation system. That's the title on Amazon. And this one has pretty cool specs. It does support wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, which is the highlight and the reason why you guys are watching this video. It has a 5-inch display with 800 nits of brightness. So just to give you something to compare with, the iPhone, I believe the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the Pro and whatever, it has about I think it's 17 or 1800 nits. So this is bright but not super bright where it's going to make you blind. It is IPX7 waterproof, so that means that it can sustain rain. So that's the good news about it. It does support micro SD card slot, so in case you want to download your own or put in your own media, you can do so with a SD card slot that comes already with the device. Also, this thing has 5G Wi-Fi, and it does support adaptive voltage from 12 volts to 24 volts. So it is good for pretty much any motorcycle out there. It came with some brackets inside, so we're going to take a look at that right now. The shipping, of course, was fast. You know that Prime takes no time, and I already took it out of the box and kind of sort of tested it, but I wanted to leave the excitement here also for you guys, so I put everything back in the box. And this is the navigator with the 5-inch display, as you guys can tell. It does come with a casing. I call it visor style casing. You can take it out by removing this back screw, and then the whole thing just slides towards the front. I'll be teaching you that later. And then it comes with more foam. We do get different mounts. So this is the USB cable. It does come with a wire in case you want to hot wire it, or you want to splice something in there. You can do so. Now, in my case, the CFMOTO Ibex 800T came with 2 USB ports. However, guys, under the rain, I don't want those ports to be exposed. So eventually, I will be doing a more permanent installation and also making it waterproof as well. So this is the other option you guys have. And again, it comes already included inside. The mounts are right here, so you get different mounts. Let me go get my scissors right here. You do get different U mounts, and then you get the brackets that support the rear side of the unit. So this doesn't go anywhere from what I can see. And these are the U mounts right here, guys. So it comes with 2 of them. You get a little rubber piece so that you don't scratch your bike, of course. Now, I had to get a specialized bracket for the Ibex 800T because it doesn't really have a lot of space when it comes to installing a GPS system. So for that reason, I had to get a bracket from AliExpress. You guys are going to be seeing that here in just a second. But these are the U joints that come with it, some screws and stuff. And I think it came with the manuals, and yes, it did. And we get a little screwdriver, so you guys can tell, with some very tiny screws. So these are the manuals right here. It seems like a 1-page, and from what I can tell, it doesn't seem like it provides a lot of information. Then we have a regular micro USB to a female USB type A. All right, and that's it, guys. So now I'm going to go ahead, since every bike is different, I might pre-install this already on the bike and then kind of show you what I did. Because every bike is different, so even if I show you here for the CFMOTO, which is not an extremely popular bike, your bike is probably going to be different anyways.
A few moments later.
Check this out, guys. This is what I was able to do here with the Ibex 800T. As I told you guys before, I had to purchase a bracket from AliExpress, which is the one that you guys are looking at right here. So basically, you remove this secondary windshield, as I call it, and it goes right behind it. The bracket is super easy to install. So I use the smallest U joint in this particular case with the 2 11mm nut, and then I finally covered the threads with these rubber pieces that you guys see right here, and I ran the wire through the back side of the mount itself, and then I came down this area. Now keep in mind that with the Ibex you do have adjustable windscreen, so I make sure that it doesn't interfere with anything. So if you look on the side here, on the left side, we had 2 tiny screws. This is in case you guys want to either update the system via USB cable, as you can see right here, or you can also install a TF card inside by removing these 2 screws and getting this cover out. Now keep in mind that this is IPX7 certified, so you want to put that back. And these are the connections that I told you guys before. Then we have the little speaker. It comes with one as well. It's not the loudest that I've seen, but at least it comes with it. And as you guys can tell right here, it's lining up well. So what we have to do now is just hook up here my windscreen or windshield. It goes on like that, and as you can tell guys, it is not interfering with anything. Alrighty guys, so besides the glare that we are seeing on this display compared to the CFMOTO stock display, well, this thing looks quite amazing in every single way. It came out to be perfect. It is very aligned. Now this is going to vary from bike to bike. I'm speaking here for the CFMOTO Ibex 800T. This thing fitted to the dot, and I'm sure that it'll fit any bike out there. It's a really simple installation, and it comes with enough mounts for you to install it anywhere you like. So in this case, for the power, I have the USB ports right here on the left side of the bike, and then I also have a 12-volt port on the right side. And so yes, we are connected via USB for now, but in the future I plan to use the other wire to make it permanent. Here it is currently booting up. Now a little bug I noticed on this system is the fact that when you turn it off and turn it back on, the time, the date, everything resets to 01/01/2022. Now you guys notice how since I am already connected to Bluetooth, then it did already connect it here to CarPlay automatically. You don't have to do anything, and that's the beauty of it. The same thing with Android Auto. Once you pair with it once, you don't have to do it again. So basically you go into your Bluetooth settings, you find the device, you connect to it, and that's all you have to do guys. It is really a no-brainer whatsoever. I think it is called CarBT. I think that's the one. I am not 100% sure, but just find it. It's super easy. Once you connect to your phone to this device, then CarPlay starts functioning right away. Now what I was about to say earlier is that once you connect to CarPlay, then the time, the date, everything syncs with CarPlay, and the same thing with Android Auto, which is the beauty of it. But if for any reason you're just trying to turn it on to view something like the time and date, then you're going to be screwed, because every time you turn off your bike and turn it back on, you're going to have to set this up. But the cool part again is that if you're connected to CarPlay, then you're good to go. So here we have the little tab for Android Auto. This is for CarPlay. If I click on here, I go back to where I was before guys. And CarPlay, even though it is wirelessly, it is working just fine. I don't have any complaints. I do use apps like CaliMoto and Reaver, and those are working just fine. So of course we have pretty much everything that CarPlay does. I'm not going to review this part of it, but CarPlay works perfectly well. I don't have any complaints at all. Now, as I told you guys before, this has a dual Bluetooth connection. So basically, once you are connected to your smartphone, then if you go here into this app called Bluetooth Emit, I'm pretty sure there's a longer name for it, but here is where you connect your accessory, your headset. So this is the HJC, and I think this is the i10 Bluetooth. It has something to do with i10. I can't recall right now, but let's go ahead and turn it on. And so if we turn it on, I already paired with this device. We go into the Bluetooth app, and right now you can see that it says I'm paired. In no time after it has connected or turned on, you can see that now the HJC has already connected guys. It is right there, you can't miss it. So yes, once this is all set, now I can give the command here via Bluetooth. Let me show you that I am connected here with CarPlay. So right here, let's go into CarPlay. You can see that everything's working fine. And if I speak to the helmet, hey Siri, You can see how it responded, guys. So again, this is very, very cool. So this is basically a life-changing device, at least for me, guys. And I think that, well, being a $200 device, I've seen a lot more expensive GPS systems. This is quite awesome. Let me know what you guys think about this particular device down below. It might be a rebrand, but I love it. I'm telling you, this, I think it's called eZonetronics. Navigation system works great so far, no hiccups. I can't speak for the longevity of it, like the waterproofing. I don't know if it's going to last. I don't know if it's going to fall off as soon as I start riding the bike, but so far, based on how it feels, based on everything that it does, it seems like it will be a device to last. With this being said, guys, let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you on my next one.